Hey everyone, welcome back to Mr. K's Dark Tales. Tonight's story is different. It isn't about what hides under your bed or whispers from the walls. It's about something that was never supposed to be heard. A broadcast that came from a place that no longer exists. Now, turn off the lights and listen closely. It was just after 2:30 in the morning when the signal came through. A burst of static first, then a woman's voice. Shaky, breathless, afraid. If anyone's listening, please don't go outside. At first, the night operator at the emergency response center thought it was just another false alarm. There were always prank calls during night shifts, lonely people, drunk voices, or broken radios picking up stray signals. But this one was different. The voice was clear, too clear, and there was something else underneath it, a faint sound, like waves crashing and footsteps moving slowly over gravel. He glanced at the call log. The source flashed on the screen, Station 13. His stomach dropped. That place hadn't been active for over 15 years. It used to be an old coastal weather station until a lightning strike burned half the building to ash. They said no one survived. Still, the operator pressed the mic. Station 13, this is Central. Identify yourself. Nothing. Just static. Then breathing. And the woman again. They're outside. The fog. It's moving. Her voice trembled on the word moving, like the fog wasn't just drifting, but crawling. The operator frowned. He checked the coastal radar. No fog, no storm, nothing. The sky above the entire coast was perfectly clear. He turned up the volume. The breathing was louder now, and behind it, faint whispering, like more than one person was speaking at once, but only one voice made it through the line. Then another voice joined in, a man's voice, calm, flat, almost wrong. She shouldn't have called. You shouldn't be listening. And just like that, the signal cut. The radio hissed for a few seconds, then went silent. For the rest of the night, the operator tried to trace the signal. Every coordinate led to the same place, the ruins of the old Station 13 on the cliffs above the sea. He didn't sleep. He couldn't. That voice, that warning, kept replaying in his mind. Don't go outside. When morning came, he contacted local authorities. They sent a small team to investigate. No response for hours. Then a call came back. The site was empty, completely deserted. The remains of the building were blackened with mold and salt, the air heavy with the stench of burned metal. And in the corner, half buried in the dirt, was a melted radio transmitter, still warm to the touch. They brought it back to the lab for analysis. When the technicians replayed the last transmission, they didn't hear static this time. They heard breathing, slow, deep, rhythmic, and it wasn't coming from the recording. It was coming from behind the man who pressed play. He turned around. No one was there. But the equipment still hummed, faintly glowing red, as if receiving something. 2 days later, the night operator went missing. Security footage showed him sitting at his desk, staring at the radio. The light on the panel flashed again. Incoming transmission, Station 13. He leaned forward, pressed record, and whispered, almost calmly, "They found me." Then, silence. When they found the control room the next morning, his chair was still spinning, the light on the panel was still on, and the tape was still rolling. The final recording contained only one line. A woman's voice, faint, distant, and terrified. "If anyone's listening, please don't go outside." And that was the last broadcast from Station 13. If you enjoyed this story, leave a light on tonight. And don't forget to subscribe for more tales that whisper when the world goes quiet.